Yesterday, there was a fantastic discussion. We had an exclusive with Jennifer Hough. Jennifer Hough alleges she was raped by Kenneth Petty in 1994 when he was charged with first-degree rape and subsequently pleaded guilty to attempted rape. Now, after the interview, we wanted to have a bigger conversation regarding rape and sexual assault. Nearly 80% of female assault victims experience their first assault before the age of 25. 90% of adult rape victims are female. And lastly, state by state, over 300,000 rape cases are reported a year. Ladies, this is very deep. What do you think are some of the common misconceptions when it comes to rape and sexual assault?
For me, I would say the fact that I don't think there should be a timeline. If you've raped someone, there shouldn't be a statute of limitation on when you get that consequence. I think a rape is a horrible violation for a woman, right? And it happens to men too.
Yes.
And I feel like one of the most misconceptions that if you're in a relationship with someone, it's not considered rape. And that is wrong. No one is allowed to rape you, whether you're in a relationship with them or not.
Yeah.
And for women, I think, you know, we sometimes, if we come out, like 20% of rapes go unreported.
Oh, wow.
Right? So I think because what happens is the minute you report it, it's like, well, why were you in his hotel room? What were you wearing? What did you do? Yeah, so therefore, if they become the shame and they become, you know, sort of like they have to defend the fact that they were.
Why do we always blame the
women?
victim?
That's what I'm saying.
And
that's what I'm saying.
And why are we not humanizing the person, the victim, or in this case, the survivor? The thing that really hurt me most, and reading all the comments, and I do thank America for being so concerned about the issue, as we all should, but most importantly, watching Jennifer tell her story was one of the most painful things to sit through and to try to feel from across the screen. I was watching you ladies conduct the interview. It was so hard, and you guys did a great job because it was so important for you to maintain the facts because this is a legal case.
Right.
Absolutely. But here is a person, if you watch Jennifer, her entire body language never lifted beyond this. Yeah. Her eye contact never looked at you ladies, never looked at the camera, never looked at her own attorney who's standing there to protect her. She is not there herself. She in her body has checked out of herself since she was 16, and now she's 43. And when I watched that, it really just, it crippled me because I know that place. I just talked to my mom about what happened to me 2 years ago. It can take your whole life to get to where you are. So first of all, she was incredibly brave to recount that story for us and to tell us. And then number two, that she actually is not yet healed and she isn't getting that help. And so I want to thank you, Jennifer, for letting me come and actually talk with you about this. And like I said, I'm there for you because you're not supposed to do this alone. And number two, Jennifer, I don't care, like you said, if it's your husband, if it's your boyfriend, if you're in the middle of intercourse, your clothing could be across the room. You could have took off your clothes and said, yes, I want to do this. If in the middle of it, you decide you don't want to do it, no means no. That's it. Your body, your choice, your vault. Nobody's allowed in your personal safe. And remember that.